Hello Aries, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your bonus reading for the second half of May. General reading as always, guys. It's not going to resonate with every single person, so please do take from this whatever makes sense for you and let the rest go. If you're interested in your own personal private reading, all of that information is down below in the description box, as well as a link to all of the decks that are featured here today. All right, Aries, so let's dive right into it. These are the 3 card decks that we'll be using for the focus messages. We'll pull some letters, we'll grab some signs, and then we'll grab some additional insight from the waiting game. This is a deck by Angelic Revelation 144. Okay, so let's see what we've got for this reading here. So some of these letters could be your person's name or yours. So let's take a look and see what comes through here. We'll grab a few. Angels and spirit guides. We have a T. We have an L. I've got these cards flying everywhere. Let's grab a few more. Okay. T. We have a G. We have an L. E. C. We have another L. We have an S. We have an R, and the last letter, bottom of the deck, is N. Okay, so if any of those letters are jumping out for you, let's grab some signs now and see which signs are of significance to you guys for this bonus reading. We have Leo. Let's grab 2 more. We've got Aquarius. And we have your own sign, Aries. Okay, so something of significance could be happening for you personally, since your own sign is coming through here in this reading already. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab the last of the focus messages here from this deck. It does contain time frames, but it also has other messages as well. So we'll grab 3 from here. Not right now. Okay, so timing might be a little bit off for some of you. We have the month of May, which of course we're in. And then we have email. Okay, so some form of communication, perhaps from your person. So take from those messages, however way it's presenting itself to you, your life, your connection. All right, so let's go ahead and add to this and see what else is going to come through here. Let's start things off with the Mystic Moon Oracles. So Leo, Aquarius, and Aries, those are the signs that are presenting itself here. Could be your person's sun, moon, rising, or Venus. And since we have your own sign, Aries, as well as the month of May, which we're focused on here for this bonus reading, you know, it might be a particular time frame that you need to focus on here for the second half of the month. All right, we've got free will coming through here, which of course we all have. You're being guided towards a particular path here, Aries, and for me that is the energy of the sun. You're being guided towards that light, and the sun in tarot is beautiful. It's very positive, it's very happy. But first you have to surrender things that are no longer serving a purpose in your life, Aries. We have fear, okay, followed by release. So what this could be telling us here is that you're afraid to let go. You're afraid to release either some aspect of your life or a particular connection or person. And maybe that's why we have not right now. It's like, I'm not ready. It's like, I'm not ready to let go, or I'm afraid to let go, or I'm afraid to see what the future has in store, even though you might feel that you are being directed at this time towards a particular path. But you know, you've got your own free will. So if you don't want to do it right now, then you don't want to do it right now. You know, nobody could ultimately tell you how to go about doing this. You have to follow your heart. We do have a barrier. What's up with that barrier? And then we have observer. So more than likely, Aries, there is somebody checking you out on social media, more than likely. we do have email that's coming through here. They might also be thinking about reaching out to you, sending you a message. Okay, so let's add to this with the Illumination deck by Lightworker Tarot and Oracle. Angels and spirit guides for Aries, please. For this bonus reading, for whoever needs it at this time, what does Spirit need you to know? For this bonus reading for the second half of May. What else needs to come through here? Okay, some of you are in mental conflict, certainly about what's happening between you and this person. We have fear and surrender and release that's in between fear, and then we have a barrier. So I do feel either you're really conflicted at this time, Aries, since again, you've got your own sign coming through here as a focus sign. You're conflicted about something or someone, which is perhaps why we have that barrier right there. Okay, maybe this explains a little bit as to why you're conflicted. Approach with caution, and then we have ask for guidance, which certainly is a part of this reading. You are consulting this reading for guidance in some way, shape, or form. So maybe when it comes to this person, you're treading lightly, you know, which is why, again, we've got that barrier here, especially if something has happened between the two of you to make you feel that way. We have regret coming through also. I have a feeling here, just noticing, because in the surrender card we do have a female figure there, and then in the fear card we have a male figure. So it could be my masculines who have regrets over what's happened here between the two of you. Could also be my masculines who are checking out the feminine online, on social media, wanting to send a message, wanting to send this email. And also, if you take a look at this, you know, they're writing it, or they've written regret, but then they've erased it. So I have a feeling when it comes to sending that email, they've put it together, but might have hit delete, changed it a million times, just being very nitpicky about what it is that they want to say to you. Written it, deleted it. Look at this. We've got hiding the truth. So that could be a part of what it is that they regret, that they hid the truth from you, Aries. But it's now falling right below release. So maybe this is what it is that they're letting go of, that they're ready to come towards you, telling you the truth, and that they're releasing their old ways. They're releasing the fear, or trying to anyway. Now this is interesting. In this particular deck, this says soulmate, okay? There's a lock right there. It's a door, and there's our barrier. So clearly there's a barrier when it comes to the two of you coming together, which is more than likely why they're just checking you out from a distance, and perhaps why it says not right now. And then we have reliving the past. So this person who's on their computer or on their phone, more than likely looking at old text conversations or email conversations, reminiscing from what's happened in the past, good memories, feeling nostalgic. Especially if you're feminine tuning in, and if you've detached from this connection for whatever reason. And I just feel here that the person that you're thinking about for this reading, whether you are watching for an Aries, or if you are Aries tuning in for your own reading, something of significance seriously happened here between you and this person, and it's created these conflicts that's presenting itself here, and why we have that barrier. So let's dig a little deeper here, and let's see what that's about. Let's grab some tarot messages from the Bougie deck by Biadora of Eat, Read, Love. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aries. What else? What's up with these mental conflicts and regrets? We have the Two of Swords, but this is coming up reversed here, okay? So that Swords is air energy, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. We already have Aquarius as one of the focus messages that came through, one of the signs. So the Two of Swords in the upright is a stalemate, okay? So in the reverse, it's just somebody who feels that there's no right choice here. They could also be very confused at this time, which is why it's falling right next to mental conflict. So whoever is in that space, it could be you, Aries. There's that element of confusion attached to it. But we do have this beautiful card of the Four of Wands, which is your own energy, Aries. It is fire. And this could also be interpreted to be the 1111 card, which is, for one thing, a twin flame card, and it's also a wish come true. This is happy energy right here, and that's where you're being guided. But it is right next to approach with caution, so you do have some reservations about what is going on between you and this person. It could actually represent a twin flame connection and something very special. You have a wish to be with this person, but there are issues here, clearly, that have caused some problems between you and this person. But there's a potential that you guys could be happy and bring harmony back into the connection. My feminines are coming through as this Queen of Coins, that Queen of Pentacles, which is Earth energy, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. My Queen of Pentacles is all about family, very motherly, very nurturing, somebody who's really down to earth. And it could have been my feminines, truly, who surrendered some aspect of this connection. And my feminines, you could have been dealing with this Knight of Swords, who's got regrets, who's afraid to come towards the feminine. This is somebody on the exterior, they look really tough, but perhaps on the inside, they're afraid. Especially if they didn't take any sort of action to go after what it is that they want, especially in the relationship with you. Because the Knight of Swords, they know what they want. They go after it. And maybe this person has regrets over not doing that because of their fears. Their fear got in the way of going after what it is that they want. And what they want is you. We have the Six of Coins, Six of Pentacles right here. This is all about sharing, giving, and receiving. And if there was an unbalanced energy in that area where one person was just giving way too much and the other one was just taking too much, then that creates an imbalance here. And that certainly needs to be released, that way of interacting. That's contributing to this barrier. We have the Page of Swords, followed by the Ace of Swords. And lastly, look at this, we've got the Star. Pretty amazing. So this Page of Swords, more air. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, again. And this page, they're very quick, they're very sharp-minded. They're always alert, very crystal clear in what it is that they want. And I just really feel here, especially for my masculines, that clarity, that crystal clear way of looking at a situation. It almost came a little bit too late. If only that clarity could have happened before this barrier was put up, I have a feeling you guys would be together right now. However, with the Ace of Swords and the Star right next to each other, the Ace of Swords is victory, it's clarity, it's a breakthrough. It's giving you both the awareness that's necessary here in order to see things clearly And with the star, there's hope here. There's a wish that can be fulfilled. It's a beautiful energy. And the star, once again, picking up off of Aquarius specifically, and that is one of the signs that came forward. There's healing that's needed here. Even though it looks pretty challenging right now between you and this person, Aries, I really do feel it's just, with the star blessing this reading, it's not an impossible situation to be able to fix this. The love between you and this individual, it's still quite prominent. It's a strong love that the two of you have shared. It's just that you guys were perhaps misguided towards that common goal of working on your partnership. Somewhere along the line, somebody got lost. Somebody got too entangled in their fears and they just weren't able to do the right thing. But with the star card, which is amazing, this is letting us know that the future looks pretty good, that things can still work itself out here between the two of you, Aries. Okay, so let me set these guys aside. Let's go ahead and grab some romance angels to add to this. Let's see what else needs to come through in this reading. Romance angels. Angels and spirit guides for Aries, please. We have a separation, which we already pretty much know that that's happening. Time apart from each other. Because they're checking you out from a distance. They want to email you. They want to message you. We do have this honeymoon coming through here. Some of you guys could have been married to this person. Or you certainly dream about building a life with this individual. You know, I mean, that's what the Four of Wands is all about. It's harmony. It's building a home, a future, a happy union, a happy marriage. We have flirt coming through. This could be your person. This could be you. Very flirtatious with each other. You guys enjoy each other's company. Lots of laughter. We have let go of control issues here and allow the situation to unfold naturally. Yeah, because you both have your own free will. You cannot control them, Aries. They sure as hell can't control you. So it's one of those things where you just gotta let it ride, you know, just let it flow. Go with the flow and see how this unfolds, because you each have work to do on your own growth, your own experience here. But yeah, you are being directed towards a particular path, I feel, Aries, that's going to bring you the happiness that you're looking for. And I mean, this is no accident. Guide and ask for guidance. There's that light that to me is reflecting off of the energy of the sun in tarot, which is beautiful, because that's where your happiness is. So just let things unfold the way they're meant to, you know? And in the meantime, this is something that you both need to work on, forgiving and learning as you release and heal the past. You experience more love in your present moments. Exactly. Because whatever happened in the past, yeah, sure, there might have been really some great, amazing moments that the two of you have shared, but you're in a separation for a reason. We have a barrier here for a reason. Somebody's feeling mentally conflicted for a reason. You know, reliving the past. So somebody might just be stuck on either a painful memory from the past or the beautiful memories of the past. But I feel because it's attached to forgiveness and learning, somebody, either you or both of you, might be reliving something that happened in the past that's really painful. And once you are able to get past that and heal from it and be guided towards something happier, in your life, in this connection, then that's going to move things forward to where you guys might ultimately be able to work this out. Because again, we've got the star represented here in this reading, which is an amazing card. So let's grab some dialogue messages here. Okay, this is, you have My Heart, Soul, Lovers, and Separation. This is by Angelic Revelation 144. My soul sister, who has blessed me with so many of her card decks. So I'll definitely be featuring that in upcoming readings. So let's give you guys the opportunity to speak here. Aries, you and your person. So take whichever one you feel is coming from you, and the rest will be from your person. Angels and spirit guides for Aries for this bonus reading. Who needs to speak up? Just say it. Who needs to speak up? Angels and spirit guides for this reading. Let's grab this bottom card. All right, who needs to say what? You guys have clearly gone through something difficult here. Okay, let's start with this one. Life is too short to keep your feelings to yourself. I cannot stay silent any longer with these words hidden inside my heart and soul, because they want to burst out of my chest and my mouth. I love you. And maybe they're just not able to say these words to you face to face, and so they'd rather email it and just to get a feel for how you're feeling, maybe. But eventually, I feel you will hear from this person. There will be some form of communication here towards you, Aries. Next one. I want to protect you, steal your smiles, stop your tears, and wake up to kiss you every morning. I want to show you that you are the best thing that has happened to me. And perhaps someday they will have that opportunity. Next message. I hunger for your touch, your kiss, and the warmth of your body. I want and need you now. So they certainly desire you still, Aries. And if that's a mutual thing, then perhaps if you guys can get onto the same page, there's the ability to remove these barriers that are keeping you guys apart for now. Next one. When I miss you, I don't have to go far. I just have to look within my heart and soul, because that's where you are. That's where they're being guided. Next one. Deep in my heart, I know that you are the one for me. I promise my soul will be by your side for all eternity. It's also, what I'm feeling is maybe you guys had to go on a separation for your person to realize these things about the connection, and maybe you've had your own realizations too, Aries. So sometimes two people who are going through some challenges, you just have to take a break, take a second to reassess the situation, and come to find that you both really ultimately still love and care for each other and want to work on this. And the star card, again, it's here to offer you that hope, to help you to work through this. Okay, last message. My mind is in turmoil, trying to figure out how I can fix the mess I made. I am suffering from sleepless nights and feeling very low and anxious. You know, we've got mental conflict already represented here. So I'm not surprised to see that at all. Okay, so whichever one of those messages you're drawn to, Aries. Okay, so let's add to this with the overall energy of the connection here. Actually, before we do that, let's grab some Lover's Oracle. Let me grab that first. Angels and spirit guides for Aries for this bonus reading. For whoever needs it at this time, what else does Spirit need you to know in regard to your connection? You may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. Wow, the verbiage from that. Look at this. And again, this was the very last dialogue message. My mind is in turmoil, trying to figure out how I can fix the mess I made. I'm suffering from sleepless nights and feeling very low and anxious. So that makes sense. which is why somebody's in this mental conflict. Maybe you both are. Let's see what else. What else, please? Angels and spirit guides for Aries. What else, please? Whoa, I've got a card flying. And bottom of the deck is forgiveness. Yep. Okay. This card reads, if you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. Isn't that the truth? This is different for every person tuning in. You know, if you could literally do something about this, what would it be? You know, is it something as simple as sending that email finally, or sending that text, or finally calling and just swallowing your pride and going for it? Removing the barrier, removing whatever obstacles are in your way. So, what is your heart telling you? That's where the answer is. And here we are with forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. Okay? And so that's what this is tying this all together, reliving the past. Stop focusing your energy on the past. You can't change it. Your person can't change it. There's nothing that you guys can do about it at this point. All you can do is move forward. And right now you're both being guided elsewhere or back towards each other. You know, just listen to your intuition and follow your guidance. And it's different for every one of you tuning in. Where are you being guided? Are you choosing to surrender this connection forever, or just wanting to take a break from it? Or are you being guided back to this person? Or are they being guided back to you? So you got to listen to your heart and what it's telling you at this point. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab some messages from the Journey of Love deck. Angels and Spirit Guides. This is by Bridget Rao of Divine Essentials. Angels and Spirit Guides for Aries. For this bonus reading, what's this journey of love? How's it going to play itself out for you, Aries? Impatient. I can't wait. Number 29. Could be my masculines, okay? Who are very impatient to reach out, to communicate, to remove this barrier, to come back together, to ask for forgiveness, you know, whatever it is. I do feel that, especially for my masculines, they're getting very impatient to create some sort of movement here to bring this back together. But maybe, Aries, from you, they're just picking up the vibe that it's just not the right time. You know, we do have not right now. And maybe that's why they're conflicted also. You know, it's like 1 second they want to go ahead and reach out, and the next they're afraid and they can't or they won't. Let's grab another. For Aries, please, angels and spirit guides. Number 42, I can't stop thinking about you touching me. Fantasies, okay? So they definitely still fantasize about you, Aries, especially for those of you who have had those intimate moments with this person. And lastly, look at this. They're coming through here letting you know, I love you. There's that nostalgia right there. Reliving the past. The love is still there. They want you to know this. They've thought about reaching out, I feel. But perhaps from your own vibe that you're sending them, even if it is just energetically, maybe they know or feel that it's just not the right time at this point. but someday it will be. And maybe you needed to know this. Maybe you really needed to know that they still love you. Clarification of what's in their heart for you. Amazing. All right, guys, so that's where I'm going to leave this one. I do hope whatever part of it made sense for you, that it offered you the insight that you needed at this time. And if you're interested in your own personal private reading, all of that information is down below in the description box. And I'll be back real soon. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.